It's been another busy and fantastic year at Durrell as we strive to create a wilder, healthier and more colourful world for us all to enjoy.
But we can't do any of this without your support, so we want to say thank you.
Whether you're a visitor, member, donor, fundraiser, supporter of the zoo, we can't do what we do to save species from extinction without you.
This really is a team effort and we're so grateful to have you as part of Team Durrell.
So now we're going to have a quick look at some of the things that we've been up to at Durrell over the past 12 months.
So we've been really lucky this year. We've had some very exciting births. 3 black lion tamarins, hugely exciting for us in the zoo. We're one of the few zoos in the world to keep the species in captivity, and it's really exciting that we can have 3 successful births to grow our little family of black lion tamarins here. This year we've had a successful hatching of 6 ray turtles in the reptile house. That's a huge success for us in the zoo. It's a species we've never bred here. The parents were confiscations, so it's really nice to get full circle and see hatchlings here at the zoo. Jersey Zoo is synonymous with Livingston fruit bats. We're well known for it, we're famous for it, and actually this year has been one of our most successful years ever. And we're so proud and so happy that they've all done very well this year. And we can't forget all the other amazing species that we work with here in the zoo. Pink pigeons, choughs, mountain chicken frogs. We've all had huge successes this year in breeding, and that all helps towards saving these species long term. So as well as the exciting births we've had this year, we've spent a lot of time upgrading the enclosures, not just for the animals that we care for, but for the guests as well. We've also had some new and exciting arrivals join us this year, including an aardvark, gelada baboons, golden Guernsey goats, sloths, and can't forget the gibbon as well. So it's a hugely exciting year for all the new animals joining us as part of Jersey Zoo. Despite the ongoing challenges of moving animals around as part of the European breeding programmes, we had one real prominent successful move this year, and that was Kia, our young female orangutan. Kia was a sweetheart and everybody loved her in the zoo, both visitors and staff. And actually we were really lucky to be able to move her on to Dortmund Zoo this year, where she's joined a new family and will go on to have babies of her own. So this year we partnered up with Culture City, an amazing organisation that helped make Jersey Zoo a sensory inclusive organisation. We're actually the first zoo in Europe to achieve the accreditation. This is fantastic for not just us, but for our guests as well, ensuring that we can enable all guests from all walks of life to connect with nature.
At our rewilding sites around the world, there's been lots of really exciting progress this year. I was fortunate enough to be in Manas National Park in Assam to see the release of 10 pygmy hogs. This is off the back of 2 previous releases in 2021 and 2020. This year we did our 3rd release of Madagascar potchards, one of the rarest ducks in the world. We released 55 animals onto Lake Sophia to bring the population to more than 100 ducks on that lake, more than doubling the wild population. For the first time this year, we ran 2 Desmond courses through our Conservation Training Academy. We had 2 cohorts of students from all across the world coming here for 12 weeks each in order to learn the vital skills to enable them to become more effective conservationists.
It's been 18 months since we launched Rewild Carbon, which is our nature-based climate solution, and we're so grateful to all the different businesses of all different sizes that have got involved. So far, we've planted nearly 150,000 trees in the Atlantic forest in Brazil, and we've got another 28,000 due to be planted imminently. To put that into perspective, that's 86 hectares or 86 football pitches, which is 6 times the size of Jersey Zoo reforested, thanks to Rewild Carbon. Alongside this incredible forest restoration work, we're working with local communities, we're creating jobs, and we're providing families with extra income. Earlier this year, we celebrated the Investec Jewels of Assam Ball, which celebrated 5 decades of Durrell working in India and rewilding the tallest grasslands of the world in Assam. These grasslands are home to some incredibly rare species, including the small and elusive pygmy hog. Earlier this summer, we announced Tortoise Takeover, which is our new sculpture trail coming to Jersey. Following on from Go Wild Gorillas in 2019, we're going to have giant tortoise sculptures taking over the island in the summer of 2023. And ultimately, this is going to be raising funds for a new tropical house at Jersey Zoo. This year, we celebrated 50 years of the Princess Royal being our patron, and we marked this with a special event at St James's Palace, where Her Royal Highness was able to choose a specially designed tortoise to join our trail next year. More recently, we hosted the Durrell Lecture at the British Library. This year it was hosted by our ambassador, Monty Halls, and the theme was Small but Mighty. We focused on the species that may be physically small, but they really punch above their weight in the rewilding of ecosystems.
So that's just a few highlights from across the year. There's lots more that our team have been involved in Jersey and around the world.
Team Durrell is made up of so many passionate and dedicated people, and that includes you, our supporters. We can only do what we do with you by our side.
Wherever you are around the world, thank you for believing in our mission of saving species from extinction and our vision of a wilder, healthier, more colourful world.